How much was your car to be fixed? Do you have a receipt?
Yes, I do.
Let me
Your
see it.
Honor.
Are you still friends with each other?
No.
When did you ask her to help pay this bill?
I asked her when the mechanic told me how much the price was. And
You didn't ask me how much. You did not tell me.
she didn't even want to tell her husband because he's the one that's working right now.
Yeah, and we just had a baby, Wanda.
Okay, because she put the baby in danger.
No,
So
you
she
put the
just-
baby in danger. You're the
You
one that was
put
double
the baby
parked.
in
No, you're
danger.
the one that double parked.
Miss Marciata.
Excuse me.
Miss Marciata.
She's the one that double parked.
No, listen to me, madam. Listen to me. You have to take responsibility for your own actions. If
And
you're
she
in a
has
car...
to take responsibility for her own actions. That was
Are
her
you
fault.
trying to speak over me?
No.
Don't do it. If I'm driving in a car with someone, even if I'm driving in the car with my husband, which occasionally happens, and he pulls up and I have to run out of the car. And sometimes men don't pay attention. They drop you off in front of a large puddle. They drop you off in front of a large grate. You know, they don't pay attention. They'll say, open the car door, and they pull up next to a mailbox so that you can't get out. So you use your words, and you say, could you please pull up a little bit so that I can get out of the car, and I don't have to get out of the car in traffic. Now, I've said that to my husband. I've said that to friends, right? You chose not to do that. You chose just to get out of the car. That's not her fault. That's not her fault. That's your fault for not saying, I don't want to endanger my child or myself getting out of the car in the traffic lane, and I can't get out this side. The truth of the matter is, I don't even think you looked. But let's say you looked, and you couldn't open up the car door because you tried and you couldn't get out with your daughter. So you say, could you pull up a little bit in between the parked cars so that I could just get out and open the car a little bit more so I'm not endangering anybody? You chose not to do that. Sure. You have a certain responsibility. I also think, Miss Coriano, that you have a certain responsibility. You saw her getting out of the car on that side, right? You had a certain responsibility to say to her, close that door of my car, and I'll pull up and you get out this side because I don't want you or I don't want my car injured. You think you have that kind of responsibility?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, I do too. She doesn't think she has any responsibility. She has half the responsibility.
Can I say something about her asking me for the money?
Sure.
Okay. She kept asking me to tell my fiance about the money. So I was like, why should I? Because he's going to blame more blame on her. Okay, so I was not going to let him curse her out. So I was decent enough as a friend not to let him know that she let me out and this happened. But she was...
Just a minute, so let me understand this. You didn't want her to tell your fiance.
No.
Just a second, because you didn't want your fiance to get angry with her?
Yes.
You are a wonderful person. We have to give her some sort of an award.
No, and-
A testimonial dinner, perhaps. Yo, at $325. That's half of what it costs.